A nation's resilience. South Korea's unwavering commitment to democracy. South Korea, a beacon of democracy in East Asia, has once again proven its commitment to democratic values. The recent impeachment of President Yoon Suk Yeol stands as a testament to the strength of the nation's democratic institutions. From the ashes of authoritarian rule, South Korea rose to establish a vibrant democracy. The impeachment is a reflection of the South Korean people's deep-rooted belief in democratic accountability. It underscores their determination to hold leaders accountable and defend their democratic freedoms. The world watches as South Korea navigates this political crossroads. The outcome will have profound implications for the region and beyond.
The seeds of discontent were sown early in President Yoon Suk Yeol's tenure. From the outset, his administration faced significant challenges, with many citizens skeptical of his leadership style and policy decisions. His approval ratings plummeted amidst accusations of authoritarian tendencies. Reports of his heavy-handed approach to governance began to surface, causing widespread unease among the populace. Public dissent simmered, fueled by controversial policies that struck at the heart of South Korea's democratic values. Citizens took to the streets, voicing their concerns and demanding greater transparency and accountability from their government. The situation reached a boiling point with Yoon's attempt to impose martial law, widely condemned as a blatant power grab. This drastic measure was seen as an attempt to silence opposition and maintain control amidst growing unrest. Critics argued the real motive was to stifle dissent and consolidate power. Political analysts and commentators dissected Yoon's actions, questioning the legality and morality of his decisions. This attempt ignited a firestorm of controversy, pushing the nation to the brink of a constitutional crisis. The public outcry was immediate and intense, with large-scale protests erupting across the country. Protests erupted, with citizens demanding accountability. The streets of Seoul and other major cities were filled with demonstrators, united in their call for justice and democratic integrity. The international community watched with concern, urging dialogue and a peaceful resolution. Global leaders and organizations expressed their worries, emphasizing the importance of upholding democratic principles. The overwhelming domestic backlash forced Yoon to back down, setting the stage for historic impeachment proceedings. This marked a significant moment in South Korea's political history, as the nation rallied to protect its democratic values. In the face of mounting public outrage, the streets of Seoul were filled with citizens demanding change. The public's voice was loud and clear, echoing through the city as they called for accountability and justice. Opposition lawmakers, responding to the people's demands, initiated impeachment proceedings. They gathered in meeting rooms, held press conferences, and debated fiercely in the National Assembly. The impeachment process, enshrined in South Korea's constitution, ensures a fair removal of a president from office. This legal framework is designed to uphold democratic principles and maintain the integrity of the nation's leadership. The first hurdle was to secure enough votes in the National Assembly to pass a motion of impeachment. Lawmakers from various parties had to come together, setting aside their differences for the greater good. The atmosphere was electric as lawmakers gathered for the historic vote. Conversations were intense, and the air was thick with anticipation and tension. The debate was heated, reflecting deep divisions over President Yoon's actions. Lawmakers argued passionately, each side presenting their case with fervor and determination. The opposition argued passionately that Yoon's actions constituted a grave betrayal of public trust. They highlighted instances of alleged misconduct and breaches of duty, making a compelling case for impeachment. The motion passed by an overwhelming majority, far exceeding the required two-thirds. The results were met with cheers and celebrations among the opposition lawmakers, marking a significant victory in their quest for justice. The process then moved to the Constitutional Court to review the legality of the impeachment charges. The court's role was crucial in determining whether the president's actions warranted removal from office. The nation held its breath as the court commenced its deliberations. Citizens gathered around televisions, anxiously awaiting the court's decision. The tension was palpable as the future of the country's leadership hung in the balance. Section 4. Pillars of Democracy Institutions upholding the rule of law. In any thriving democracy, institutions play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of power and ensuring justice is served. The impeachment of President Yoon Suk Yeol is a testament to the strength of South Korea's democratic institutions. This significant event highlighted the resilience and robustness of the country's legal and political frameworks. These institutions, built and defended over decades, ensure that no one is above the law. They act as guardians of democracy, protecting the rights and freedoms of the citizens. The Constitutional Court played a pivotal role, carefully considering the evidence before delivering its verdict. This meticulous process underscored the importance of due process and judicial independence in upholding the rule of law. The court's decision to uphold the impeachment reaffirmed that power resides with the people. It sent a powerful message that democratic principles and the will of the populace are paramount. The South Korean media played a crucial role in keeping the public informed. Through diligent reporting and investigative journalism, they ensured transparency and accountability throughout the impeachment process. Journalists provided accurate coverage, holding those in power accountable. Their efforts were instrumental in shaping public opinion and fostering a well-informed citizenry. Civil society organizations mobilized public opinion and advocated for democratic values. These groups played a vital role in ensuring that the voices of ordinary citizens were heard and respected. This active citizenry safeguards democracy and holds leaders accountable. Through protests, voting, and public demonstrations, the people of South Korea continue to champion the principles of democracy and the rule of law.
Section 5. A Nation Divided, a World Watching Reactions to the Impeachment. The impeachment of President Yoon Suk Yeol sent shockwaves throughout South Korea and the globe. The nation found itself deeply divided, with supporters denouncing the impeachment and opponents celebrating it. The streets of Seoul witnessed both celebratory rallies and angry protests. International reactions were mixed, reflecting geopolitical complexities. Western democracies expressed support, praising South Korea's democratic institutions. Some countries expressed reservations, highlighting the need for stability. The impeachment sparked intense debate within academic and policy circles. As South Korea navigates the post-impeachment era, the world watches, hoping for a stronger democracy.